We have a lot of documentation and history from Elkridge, and Elkridge is the oldest town in Howard County. It actually predates Baltimore, and we want to preserve a lot of that history here. We also have some history on Ellicott City and on Relay and some of the surrounding older communities also here, and even the B&O Railroad, because that is all part of our history because the town has been here so long.
We're in the map room, the entranceway, the front entranceway. I made it a map room because we have lots of great maps. This is a Dempster map copied from an older map, and it shows you the original Elkridge landing where the businesses were. This one is very interesting because it's from 1878 Atlas, and it shows Old Lawyers Hill, which Old Lawyers was actually Lawyers Hill at one time. Now this map is a very late map. It's not historical other in and of itself, but it does show you some of the things that are still there and some things that are now gone. The telephone was made by the Viaduct Manufacturing Company, which was down by the viaduct in the valley below. It replaced a mill that was there, a grist mill that was there. This is Davis and Hempel, which was a screw factory. And they worked for the government for a while, very undercover work. And Davis owned it, and Hempel, who also lived on Old Lawyers Hill Road, was his partner. Some of this is really noteworthy. For instance, this are slags from the original furnace. This is a clay pipe from 17-something, 18th century clay pipe. And this are foreign coins found around Elkridge on the hill. What we have here is a Red Cross kit. The women, including Mrs. Brumbaugh, who started it, worked for the Red Cross, and all the women, the neighborhood women, as many as possible, maybe about 36 or so, would sew different items for people in World War II. This is the Relay Hotel, and the trains would come from Baltimore around here, or this would go towards Ellicott City, and this heading this way would go to Washington. So people got off, and if they needed to stay at the hotel, this is where they would go. This is a very old chalet outfit given to us, donated to us, or gifted to us. Probably dates from 1870s. This came from a man named Jack Wade from 1936. And this one was from the church, the Catholic church down the street. This was St. Augustine, or Augustine as I say, cheerleading outfits for their school. And this was Jack Wade and some originally signed baseballs from the teams, Jack Wade's shoes. This young man, Johnny Young, was on one of the baseball teams. He was killed in World War II, which over here we have a memoriam to him. This, which is important, was Polly Cutler White, who was a WASP pilot during World War II. Shirlene Bauman, she was the founder of the Elkridge Heritage Society.
It was acquired in 1986 from the Rotary Club here in Elkridge. Over the years, the Heritage Society has taken care of the house, but more recently, we've ran into a lot of things that you would run into in an old house. We have some foundation water issues, we have some electrical issues, we've had some roofing issues. So a lot of our big push and a lot of the money we're getting from the county that everybody's seeing online is going to be going towards helping us revitalize the house. There are a lot of families in the area that are still here that remember Dr. Brumbaugh, went to Dr. Brumbaugh, were Brumbaugh babies. So that's why this building is important. It's also important to us as a Heritage Society because we have a lot of documentation and history from Elkridge. And Elkridge is the oldest town in Howard County. It actually predates Baltimore, and we want to preserve a lot of that history here.